Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast, a 30-minute mini version of the In Wheel Time car show that airs live every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central.
It is the In Wheel Time car talk show. Coming up, Brad Thompson, God's Garage. Mars drives the 2023 Ford Maverick, and he'll tell you all about it. We'll also have the events calendar and the stories making automotive news headlines. Howdy, along with Mike out of this world, Mars. King Conrad DeLong, we always need more Jeff Zekin. I'm Don Armstrong. Glad you could join us on this Saturday, and thank you very much for doing that. Let's get right to it. God's Garage and Brad Thompson. Brad, good morning.
Good morning, guys. Can you hear me okay?
Well, we can. Yes, we certainly can.
All right.
I know.
Technology.
No, well, yes. God creates many miracles, and this is just one of them.
Well, I'm one of them, too. So, yeah, I'll go with that.
Okay, well, we'll go with that. Where are you? What are you doing?
Well, this is our grand opening. It starts now. We actually have a morning session and afternoon session. So this is it. We've actually been open. We've been in the building since kind of late January. But, just kind of like moving into a new house. There's so many things to do. And I don't think we would be anywhere near ready as we are without all these crazy volunteers that have showed up. It's been unbelievable.
So where you are standing and all those chairs behind you, is that the actual garage?
Yeah, this is the garage. Here, I'll give you. So you can see our lifts on this side. So,
there they are. Yeah.
Six bay garage. Behind that big wall is our office space.
Yep.
Bays on the other side. And then let me set this back down here.
Gosh, Brad, this is really a nice facility.
Yes,
I wasn't
is.
expecting anything close to this.
And I remember when the first time we saw it, it was the lights were out and you had people working in the back in the dark. It was different.
Yeah, right. I was just outside the door, so you're looking in the same direction, but I was just outside the door, which is really only 10 feet away. And hey, later, around 10:45, we're actually going to do a giveaway, and I understand you guys may join us live for that. And we're going to be looking at, you're going to see a silver door as our backdrop, the insulation of our door. We're going to give away a car to one of our recipients today, and she does not know it's going to happen. So she thinks she's just going to get interviewed as part of our process, the final interview. And so we're going to ask her what it's like to not have a car, in Houston, and we all know it's horrible. But then, so what we're going to do is one of our volunteers is going to be standing here, and we're going to actually hand her the keys, and we're going to raise that garage door, and behind that door is her car with a big bow on it.
Oh, how cool.
So if you guys can join us for that, it'll be great. About 10:45-ish, I know Mike will monitor us, but
So kind of explain a little bit more about what you do in relation to what you're fixing to do for this person.
Well, yeah, explain to everybody, if they don't know already, what God's Garage really is and what it does.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you guys know because I've been in here. So God's Garage, we're a 501c3 ministry up in Conroe. We take in donated vehicles, whether they run or not. We fix them. We get them roadworthy. We have them inspected so they go through the whole process. And then we give them away to single moms, widows, and wives of deployed military. So and then we also repair vehicles for that same group. We repair their own vehicles at pretty much no cost to them. If the repairs go beyond, $250, $300, our cost, which is like wholesale. If it goes beyond that, then we talk to them about whether they really want us to fix the vehicle. But we gave away just shy of 100 cars last year during kind of the construction. The guys were living out of a construction trailer for a year, literally. The year before that, during COVID, we gave away 100 cars. The year before that, we gave away 120.
Wow.
So we really expect, if the used car market gets better and we can get more donations, we expect to give away probably north of 200 cars out of this building once we get all of the market conditions kind of get out.
And that's the goal. That was your goal.
It is. So we do this for the greater Houston area. We kind of stay within about an hour of Conroe. So which means we sometimes don't make it all the way down to Galveston or somewhere down in that direction. But we get, just so you know, the demand on this, we get about 120 applicants a month. And we only give away, let's just make the math easy, we only give away 120 vehicles a year. So that's how many women come in here with a need that we try to meet but it's a pretty select group of people that make it all the way through the process. And what's nice about it too is we actually have a life skills class too. So it's not just, hey, here's your car, congratulations. We teach them how to do a budget, how to write a resume, how to dress for an interview. We teach them just about everything they can do to help them kind of get out of the rut they're in. And like I said, most of these women have kids, so you really wouldn't believe the stories we've heard of what people do from a day-to-day standpoint just to live without a vehicle.
Well, I pitched your story to Stan and over at Lupe Tortilla, and he was very receptive. And then I know about a month ago we met with Stan, and he is all in, and he's very excited about it. And as a matter of fact, in our next Tailpipes and Tacos event that we always go to out at the Lupe Tortilla in Katy, that you are going to join us out there, and we're going to give away a car out there and let everybody know about God's Garage. And it's going to be a great partnership. I think that the Cruise In always draws lots of guys, and almost all of them are always ready, willing, and able to step up, like most car guys, car clubs, that sort of thing. And I think it's a great marriage. Stan is a great guy, and I think that it's going to be really a boon to you guys. Once we get everybody educated, Stan's going to give away free tacos. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a big, big event, and I hope that everybody comes out. It's going to be in April. You hear the commercials here, and with our partnership with Brad Thompson and God's Garage. So we're really looking forward to that, and looking forward to today. So what is going to take place, and when is this going to take place behind you there this morning? You got a lot of chairs, so a lot of people are coming, I'm assuming.
Yeah, we actually had like 150 people RSVP for this. So we kind of chose the people who had been faithful donors, over the years. And also we ran a building fund. So we included everybody that contributed to that. But so we're going to have just a brief ceremony. I don't know if you can see the ribbon. So we're going to have a ribbon cutting ceremony. It's really just going to be a quick, only an hour-long ceremony, but that's going to happen after we do the giveaway with you guys.
Okay,
so,
great. Yeah.
And speaking of Stan, he's providing lunch today. So if you guys can make Sugarland, we'll save you a taco, right?
Yeah, we appreciate it. We'll have to get the helicopter and fly up there to make that happen.
We could stop at Stan's on the way or something.
Right. But Don, thank you for that introduction. We're all equally as excited about our relationship with Lupe Tortilla. And when I came back and told everybody, I was amazed at how many people love Lupe Tortilla. I'm not a big Mexican food fan, so I don't eat a lot of it because of blood sugar and all kinds of fun stuff as you get old. But hey, I was just stunned. Everyone's like, "We're getting Lupe Tortilla," and I'm going, "Yeah, great." But that's not it. It's going to be I think it's going to be a great partnership. I love his heart, and I think it's just going to be a lot of fun. So when we do the giveaway in April, it's going to be the same thing. The recipient's not going to know. She's going to think she's just coming to this event to talk about what life's like without a vehicle. So it'll be another surprise. Now, we don't always do that. In a way, it feels a little bit cruel because, they just, it's an emotional jolt for them. But during the week, like on Wednesdays are our giveaway days, and we generally give away 4 or 5 vehicles a week.
Wow. That's truly impressive and heartwarming, and it's so gratifying to be able to do something nice for somebody else.
Well, and if any of our listeners are interested, on Facebook, I posted your link to God's Garage and the donation page. People want to jump in and help support a worthy cause, please do.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. And we're at godsgarage.org. Pretty easy to remember. So thanks for supporting us, guys. I just tell you, I can't tell you how much we appreciate your help.
Well, and we thank you for what you do as well. Now, Mars is going to continue monitoring, and we'll be back in touch with you. I know you got a busy morning. We'll let you go do that, and we'll see you in about a half hour or so.
Sounds great. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Brad Thompson, God's Garage, grand reopening, we're going to call it.
Yeah.
Because they've been open, but this is the all new building. It's really exciting.
Yeah, it's a pretty impressive place looking at how far they've come with it from where, like you said, when we were looking at it earlier, they didn't have all the wiring in.
They had no lights.
They had no lights.
Well, I think the last time we talked to them on Zoom, they had just had their truck stolen as well.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the shop truck got stolen.
Yep. Somebody hit
So,
a pole or something
yeah.
out there, whatever the case. But
Yeah.
grab your tissues because it's going to be a tearjerker. I guarantee it.
It's going to be good. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to throw in some more of these stories that I never get all of my stories in that I've prepared diligently to bring to the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show.
To make us smarter.
Are you going to save those stories for your new grandbaby?
No, by then the grandbaby will not be interested in these stories. These are much more timely. And, as a kid growing up, time means nothing.
Well,
No. And I can tell you, as you get closer to 94, Don, it doesn't mean anything then either.
94.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much for
Just
throwing me in the ring with your mom. I appreciate that.
1894.
Yeah.
Don's going to be a centenarian
No, I will not.
or an octogenarian.
No, that's not going to happen. I don't have that in my DNA.
Oh, okay.
Breathe in pure oxygen.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they're going to set me up down there at Prax Air to give
There
me
you
a
go.
big bottle of oxygen, carry that around on
Oxygen
me like a
bar.
rocket man. Sibling automakers Hyundai and Kia said they are going to offer a software upgrade to 8.3 million U.S. vehicles in response to increasing thefts, targeting vehicles without push-button ignitions and immobilizing anti-theft devices, according to U.S. auto safety regulators. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration said the effort is in response to a TikTok social media challenge that has spread nationwide and has resulted in at least 14 reported crashes and 8 fatalities. Hyundai, in a statement, said it will also provide its customers with a window sticker. This is going to work. A window sticker alerting would-be thieves, because you know that they read all those stickers,
You bet.
that the vehicle is equipped with anti-theft protection. Get a sticker. Don't get it protected. Just
Get the trunk monkey.
There
Just
you go.
beat them to death.
Yeah.
Steal my Hyundai, my trunk monkey's going to stomp your butt.
Okay.
There's that.
Sorry.
USA Today reported last month that 2 major insurance companies had stopped offering new policies for Hyundai and Kia vehicles at high risk of theft. Okay, there's that one. Here's another one. Nissan recalling more than 460,000 vehicles globally because the driver's side airbag cover emblem might detach during deployment, increasing the risk of injury to vehicle occupants. You put your eye out, kid.
Don't even put
The recall
logo on
covers
there.
certain 2008 to 11 Titans, Frontier, Xterra, Pathfinder, and Armada vehicles, as well as 08 to 09 Quest vehicles. You remember the Quest?
Yep.
It
And
affects,
didn't Mercury sell a version of it, the Villager?
I believe so. It affects an estimated 463,782 vehicles globally. Owners with a loose, cracked, or missing emblem should contact their local authorized Nissan dealer for diagnosis. Here, let me check that for you. Yeah, it's loose. It's missing. Come on in. That's what they check
Wear
for.
a helmet.
Wear a helmet and eye goggles.
Mhm.
Conrad, you must listen to this story. Former service tech. A former Pennsylvania dealership service technician accused of depositing his paychecks multiple times is facing 219 felony charges and 18 misdemeanor charges.
Yikes.
Old Max Strobel, 23 years of age, was charged with theft by unlawful taking, forgery, and other crimes after he was accused of stealing $86,792 from his workplace, Phil Fitz Ford. Phil Fitz Ford in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. According to a criminal complaint the newspaper accessed, Strobel deposited his paychecks multiple times using the mobile deposit feature of his Capital One banking account. Why not?
Smart guy.
Aren't they culpable at the other end for taking it?
I don't know.
It's
Why would
bang.
you?
I don't know.
Yeah, this is the bank. Stellantis recalling 341,000 Ram heavy-duty diesel trucks globally after reports of 6 potentially related fires. The recall covers certain 21 to 23 Ram 2500, 3500, and 3500, 4500, 5500 cab chassis trucks that are equipped with a 6.7-liter Cummins diesel engine and prior generation heater grid relays, which were the focus of 2 previous recall campaigns. The automaker is advising vehicle owners to park outside. Can anybody get a ginormous truck like that in the garage?
No.
I don't think so. To park it outside. Just remember that, Conrad.
Park it outside.
Park
It outside.
That way it just burns the tree. Doesn't burn your house down.
Or the neighbor's house.
Or the grass.
Thermal event.
Thermal event. Cadillac will reveal 3 more electric vehicles this year
There you go, Jeff.
that should enter production in 2024.
The Zeke
Rory Harvey, Vice President of Global Cadillac, declined to share specific details about the vehicles or their segments during a briefing with reporters. Well, why have a briefing if you're not going to reveal that? Oh, I'm sorry. Here are the cars, but we can't tell you anything about them.
And I'm a little tired of their lyric.
What kind of a
commercial as
moron
well.
dreams that crap up?
Well, there was
Would you
something
please
also
explain that to me?
on social media
It
about
is
the new
General
one.
Motors.
Somebody-
it's a GM.
That's redundant.
Hey, calm down, fellas. It's Cadillac. You'll be all right. You'll be good. Now, are they giving
I think
me
we're going to
a Cadillac-
pound him after the show.
Exactly.
It's
I
his
think-
fault.
I think Brad's going to give me the $155,000 Cadillac. That's the giveaway.
So the guy declined to say anything about these cars. He said they would be manufactured in multiple locations, but didn't say where they were. He didn't say anything. Why have a press conference?
Let's have a press conference.
The additions would give Cadillac at least 5 EVs going into 2025. Good for them, including the Lyric midsize crossover
that you
that
can't
went
get.
on sale in 2022 that's not available, and the Celestique. How do you pronounce
Yeah,
it?
that's the one I was talking
Celestic?
about. Celestic, yeah.
Saran wrap.
Celestique. The $300,000 hand-built fastback sedan scheduled to begin production in December.
Celestique. Put
So
some ointment on it.
there is a story on a press event that said nothing. So you know what you do with stories like this?
Uh-oh. Hey. Now, the Lyric, when we were at the automotive show, the reps from the Cadillac area, the Lyric will be out, if you want one, 2025 will be the next available.
Yeah, you can't buy them.
Can't buy
They don't take any orders anymore.
And the 2 that they had there, they had one Lyric there, which was actually privately owned. So
well, it was a
dealer.
customer's car.
Probably one of the dealer principals
Something,
probably owned.
whatever.
Also, some of the senior management employees got the early ones, and I know that for a fact.
So
You would know that because you were the connected man.
I got a birthday coming up, so if anybody wants to, kind of, surprise me with one,
Would be an
that'd
electric
great.
car, Jeff.
There you go.
Would be
It's
electric.
All right.
You okay with that?
Yeah,
As long as it's got a, you know what?
Except Jeff's would be a Power Wheels.
But it would be tubbed out.
It would be tubbed out. And our last little story for this particular moment, because Mr. Mars is chomping at the bit
He
here
is.
to do his car review. Renault
Dolphine
may team up with
Daphne.
AutoNation, the largest U.S. auto dealer group, to start sales of Alpine sports cars in this country, part of a plan to build out the brand that currently sells just a few thousand vehicles every year. The automaker is embarking on a sweeping overhaul after a tough 12 months marked by a costly withdrawal from Russia and a landmark deal to reshape its troubled alliance with Nissan. Manufacturers reorganizing into 5 different units spanning EVs, combustion, and hybrid engine assets. The Alpine sports car brand, financial services, and new mobility and recycling businesses. In other words,
like Renault went over so well when they were selling here in the United States.
There you go.
With the 504 and the 505.
yeah. But it's an Alpine.
Alpine.
Put some ointment on
Alpine.
it.
It's like Renault. It's a Renault.
If you
It's
listen,
not a Renault.
if you listen to it on Formula One, it's a Renault Alpine.
But who listens to Formula One?
Certainly not Jeffrey. Okay. Time now for this hour's car review. Well, you want to do the events calendar? Do you have it up and ready to do?
Let's do the car review.
Okay, let's do the car review. Mr. Mars had a chance to drive the Ford Maverick.
Dun, dun, dun.
What?
I've been known to make a typographical error occasionally.
No.
Only when you're typing.
And here's the funny thing. He types all this stuff up and never looks at what he's
Never
typed.
proves it.
No,
It's
well,
great.
I have
But
to
he
say,
types it fast.
yeah, I have to say, I have no clue how I did this, but I
You got a Bronco Maroni.
Yeah.
He's got the Bronco Raptor Monroney.
Yeah, the Mavericks next week.
Mike can type 100.
But I did. It's my bad. I did. I looked at it. When you said that a while ago, I looked at it and said,
And you
"What's
let
he
me say
talking
it again.
Well, I was going to try and catch you.
He can type
I was gonna put the
130 words a
disclaimer out
minute.
there.
Okay, well,
but
that's
it's in
it.
his own
Okay.
language.
That's it. I quit. Go ahead.
So I did have
So-
the opportunity to drive the 2022 Ford Bronco Raptor. Now, this is a new trim level for 2022. And actually, I've learned that there are actually 8 different trim levels for the Bronco. Sorry, I love their names. Everglade, Sasquatch, the Big Bend, the Black Diamond, the Outer Banks, and the Raptor is the 8th one.
The shock absorber.
That's a shock absorber. That's a suspension.
That's a Fox
It
shock.
stopped. Why did it stop?
I stopped it.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, that's why I threw the disclaimer out there up front. Okay, so this is a new trim level for 2022. Up front, you're going to see it's got a 2-piece front grille on it. It's got automatic LED headlights on it. It's got LED lighting all the way around. It's got a lot of off-road pieces on it because it is very off-road design. I mean, goes back to the Bronco of yesterday. It's styled very similar. It's very boxy. That make the other ones that I think now are up over $100,000 if you can even get one back from the 70s. So it's got rock rails on it that you can actually take and remove the running boards on it. It's got tow hooks in the front and back. They call it bash plates. We used to call them skid plates, but they list it as bash plates. Got heated side mirrors, and it's got a lifted suspension on it that includes Fox shocks on it. It's got the rear swing gate on this thing is reinforced because it is heavy. It's bigger than the original one. And it's got a full-size spare on it, a 37-inch tire on a 17-inch rim mounted on that swing
Hanging
gate.
on that swing gate.
Mm-hmm. So it's got lots of struts and a lot of things on it to hold it up and make it good. This thing rolls with 13 inches of ground clearance. And there's 13 inches of front suspension travel and 14 in the rear, which includes the fact that this is a Dana 44 axle housing in the rear that'll do this. Now you get to the inside of it. It's got we had the leather trimmed seats. It's got a 12-inch center stack video setup that does the 360-degree camera, which is very convenient for parking lots and out rock crawling. If you're in this thing, you want to see all the way around it. It's absolutely there. It's also where you're going to find the Ford Sync and the Ford for all your convenience controls. It's got a 60/40 folding rear seat on it. Now, this thing also has paddle shifters, which I thought was, at first I thought, why? And now it's got a 10-speed automatic in it. And if you're out rock crawling with my limited experience on it, I can see where the paddle shifters could be very handy. And then it also had the optional carpeting in it. Kind of help quiet it down because it does have a little bit of noise. Now, one thing I will say, and one of the pictures in the video has, a lot of vehicles, particularly the lifted vehicles, they've got grab handles on the A-pillar up there to help you kind of pull in. This one, they don't have it there. It's on the dash. So it's not so much helps you pull up so much as pull in. It was a weird arrangement whenever I get out of it and get into my truck that's got them on the upper panel up on the A-pillar where most people have them. The up under the hood makes this thing go 3.0 liter twin turbo V6, 418 horsepower, and it's really cool. It's got active exhaust. It's actually got 4 different levels that you can work with the exhaust on to make it sound different in the performance of it. But this is backed by a 10-speed automatic, and this vehicle weighs 5,733 pounds. So
Wow.
it's a pretty heavy vehicle.
Yeah.
And it's got a tow rating of 4,500 pounds, like it sets, haul rating of 1,100. Now, what affects the miles per gallon? It's a 4-wheel drive vehicle. You know, you're not really looking for a whole lot out of it, but this thing's got a 470 gear in the rear end of it. So it helps it give it a little bit of juice on the startup. It's got, the EPA says you should be looking for 15 miles per gallon in the city. On highway, you should be 16, so a combined of 15. Actually,
Big
across
difference between those two.
yeah. Across 315 miles, I actually recorded 15.0 miles per gallon.
With your fat foot.
Well, a lot of it's highway. And one of the things that I really think, you think it's 418 horsepower, but this is 5,000 pounds. So it could use a little bit more, I think.
Well,
sluggish.
It's got more than enough power, but out on the highway, I guess if I'm off-roading and stuff, with rock crawling, it's got more than adequate.
There's a lot of that going on over there in
You rock
Neederville.
crawl over there, and
It's got
Golden
very
Triangle.
responsive. Yeah, there's not many rocks. Very responsive steering out on the highway or riding around town. In fact, you had to get real adjusted to it because you could cut the corner real easy because it would just when you went to turn the wheel, it turned the vehicle. And it's got a very much truck-like ride. It's very body on the
Turn the
frame.
wheel, the
That's
vehicle
a-
moves.
that's
No,
a
but I
good
mean,
thing,
it's
isn't
not,
it?
The whole idea.
Yeah, but I don't have the right word for it because I always
'Cause he's
was
not
cutting the corner. Cut the corner a little tight. Anyway,
All right.
so if you're looking for the base
Order
model
up.
price, a base model Bronco you can get for $32,895. Now, if you step up to the Raptor, the base trim level that you're looking at here is $68,500. Now, I don't have a Monroney. It did not come with a full-blown Monroney on this
so
thing.
you just picked one?
So I went out and looked. And
You got the one from the Maverick.
Yeah, a full. If you go out to the Ford website, it'll tell you about $82,000 for a fully loaded Raptor. Now, if
Wow.
you're looking for something to compare this to at the base price, the Land Rover Defender, which is another off-road vehicle, $48,700. Wrangler Rubicon with a V6 in it is $42,000, and a 4Runner SRT5 Premium is around $41,500. So if you stay down in the base trim, they're all about equal. But again, you step up to that Raptor, then you're getting a lot of off-road vehicle there for your money.
Wow. It took a lot out of me.
It took a lot out of me too.
Well, it absolutely ruined me. I had to go in the house for a while.
He took a nap.
took a dump.
Well, I'm going to do a little editing on this before I send it to Ford.
I think you should not. We just
I
called
usually
you out.
don't.
He lets me go ahead and talk about the Maverick at the very
Twice.
top of the show.
Twice.
And then he has all that time and he's nodding off over there. And then all of a sudden,
It's a
well,
It's the
I'm
Raptor.
I
sorry,
didn't catch it
made
until I
a
pulled out my
mistake.
notes and I went, he said Maverick,
is-
but I've got a Raptor
Is
here.
the Bronco Raptor available at dealerships right
Yes,
now?
yes.
No,
this
but
is
the
the
Bronco
22 I was
Maverick
driving,
is.
but the 23
How
is
is
out
he
also.
still married?
I don't know.
Can I ask you that?
The Bronco
Do you-
Maverick
Do
is
you live with
available.
your wife? Do you live with your wife? She
No.
puts up with this?
No.
Okay. Well, at least we're all on the same page. Hey, thanks for-
Don's been there.
many
Done that.
times. Yes, I have. This is the In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Thank you so much for joining us.
Pointers.
Back after this.
Tailpipes and Tacos, Houston's premier car cruise in returns Saturday, April 15th to the Lupi Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy, 8 to 11 a.m. Bring your Hot Rod Classic, Resto Mod, or any other vehicle you'd like to show and compete for one of 3 highly coveted chili pepper trophies. This April 15th kickoff event is one you'll want to put on your calendar because 100% of the money you donate for the free tacos will be given to God's Garage. You heard right. Free tacos. Whatever you decide to give, all of it will be given to God's Garage and matched by Lupi Tortilla. God's Garage gifts vehicles to single mothers, widows, and wives of deployed military in the greater Houston area. In fact, the garage will gift a vehicle to a mom in need at this special event. Be sure to attend the next Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise In, Saturday, April 15th, 8 to 11 a.m. at the Lupi Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy on the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard, just south of I-10. Free breakfast tacos for any donation to God's Garage. It'll make your heart and your belly feel good. You own a car you love. Well, why not let Gulf Coast Auto Shield protect it? Houstonian John Gray invites you to his state-of-the-art facility to introduce you to his specialist team of auto enthusiasts. We promise you'll be impressed. Whether you're looking to massage your original paint to a like-new appearance, apply a ceramic coating, install a paint protection film, nano-ceramic window tint, or new windshield protection called ExoShield, Gulf Coast Auto Shield is where Houston's car people go. Curbed your wheels? Instead of buying new, why not have them repaired? How about a professionally installed radar detector? Gulf Coast Auto Shield does that too. Get a peek inside the shop and look at the services offered by getting online and heading to gcautoshield.com. Better yet, stop by their facility at 11275 South Sam Houston Tollway, just south of the Southwest Freeway, and get a personal tour. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your place to go for all things exterior. Call them today, 832-930-5655 or gcautoshield.com. The award-winning In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show is available on the most popular podcast channels out there in 30-minute episodes. We realize our 3-hour live show can be difficult to catch in its entirety, so now you can listen every day to a convenient, fresh 30-minute episode. Check us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Audible, along with a dozen more. In Wheel Time has the most informative automotive guest interviews and new car reviews, along with popular features including Conrad's Car Clinic and This Week in Auto History, along with automotive news headlines. Our live broadcast airs every Saturday, 8 to 11 Central on InWheelTime.com, the iHeart app, and on YouTube. Be sure to say hello when we're broadcasting from the Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise In, Autorama, and the Houston Auto Show, among others. Now, it's easier than ever to hear about all things automotive all week long. You're invited to join fellow car enthusiasts in becoming part of the ever-growing In Wheel Time Car Talk family. Don't forget those 30-minute podcast episodes on your favorite podcast channel. That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.